Hi guys, this is Raghav here from Headphone Zone. One of the things that I get asked so often is who really is an audiophile? What does that even mean? And do you really need to be an audiophile to start using and listening to music on these really, really nice high-end headphones and IEMs that we have? Now, I don't really know if there's a textbook definition for an audiophile that I like, but I'll tell you what I think about it. Now, almost everyone universally will say that they absolutely love music. There are very, very few people out there who will ever come back to me and say, I'm not someone who likes music. It's universal. Everyone loves listening to music, and they really, really connect with the artists, the musicians, the composers that they like, because the songs mean something to them. It means that they're moved by it emotionally. But there's a difference between someone who just loves music and an audiophile. All audiophiles love music. I think that just goes without exception. But an audiophile also cares deeply about the way the music sounds. What do I mean by that? It's not just enough to an audiophile that they're listening to their favorite artist, their favorite album, their favorite song. It also really needs to sound very, very good. And that's how I think audiophiles are different from just other people who are passionate and love music. Now, let me try and give you a small example to help understand the difference. Take a popular song, something everyone knows. For example, the title track of Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. Almost everyone across India has heard this several times. Now, when that track comes on and you're listening to this opening few lines of Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, 99% of all people out there are listening to the music and visualizing Jaya Bachchan standing with a thali and Shah Rukh Khan running in slow motion. That visual is just so associated with the soundtrack of Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum that's invariably what comes to our mind straight away. And that's your brain listening to the music and replaying a memory. But an audiophile will notice that Lata Mangeshkar is humming the track just a few inches away from the microphone, and you can really hear her breath coming out. And then you'll find that the dhol kicks in from the left and the right, and the beats are building up to a crescendo, and a beautiful strings section, an orchestra comes in, pulling the music together. That's what an audiophile is visualizing. So it's not just enough that he's listening to his favorite music. His brain is also paying attention to the way the music sounds, the instruments, the singers, and he's visualizing them performing all of this together. So, in my opinion, a lot of us are closet audiophiles. We just don't admit it. And I'll tell you how I realized I'm an audiophile. I grew up in Chennai listening to A.R. Rahman in the 90s. And when I would listen to an A.R. Rahman song that I really, really loved, I would get very, very excited. And when it would play on the radio, my excitement would invariably turn into frustration and anger just because it sounded really, really bad. It wasn't enough that the radio station was playing my favorite song. I was put off by the fact that it sounded really, really nasty. I want you all to visualize your favorite artist, your favorite song, playing, but on the worst possible speakers from a railway station platform. Does that make you happy? Or does that make you irritated and angry? If it's the second, then you're not just listening to the music, you also care about the way the music sounds. And in my definition, that makes you an audiophile.